have Tanvi there. Tanvi, thank you so much. Have a very good morning from our side. The initial results on the screen, obviously, are mostly on the expected lines, as the pollsters had punted, as the pollsters had said, for a lot of, you know, top leaders, be it Scindia, be it Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, be it Ashok Gehlot, or for that matter, all the Digvijay Singhs and Kamal Naths of the Madhya Pradesh politics. Where do you see these elections heading, these countings heading to, and how the parties should be taking it?
In the state of Madhya Pradesh, it
Mhm,
is if you look at the if we would have looked at this picture, 6 months back, then it was a clear shot
mhm,
victory for Kamal Nath ji and for the Congress party. But in the last six
mhm,
months, by the welfare schemes introduced by Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan,
mhm,
particularly the Ladli scheme, which has done wonders with the voters, as all the exit polls have predicted so far.
mhm,
The Congress is in a soup because the BJP is giving very tough fight. But I do
mhm,
believe that Mr. Kamal Nath ji, he is a very, very experienced politician of the Congress party.
mhm.
And after years of, anti-incumbency, I do believe that Congress will be able to win Madhya Pradesh with a comfortable majority, though
Okay.
Mr. Chauhan BJP is giving tough competition.
Right. And talking about also, you're right, as far as who would forget what happened in 2020 with Kamal Nath, and unlucky, I would say. And he has been out of the power equation also for roughly quite some time, if you leave around those 2 years. So, in that scenario, Tanvi, how do you read the interpretation in the state of Rajasthan? Because if a guarantee scheme could work in favor of Shivraj Singh Chauhan at the very last moment, do you believe that a very incessant, very continuous effort from the Rajasthan Congress, Ashok Gehlot party, 7 new guarantees this time around, more than 1 crore signatories to avail those guarantees. Do you believe that Rajasthan could also topple this trend of the last 30 years of alternating government?
It will be nothing short of a miracle if Ashok Gehlot is able to do it, because Rajasthan has not done it in the last 2 decades. Yes,
Mhm,
Mr. Gehlot introduced a couple of very interesting welfare schemes, Chiranjeevi schemes, giving LPG cylinders to
right.
the women at extremely low prices. Post that, Prime
Mhm,
Minister Modi had to reduce, the central government had to reduce the LPG prices. So clearly, they sensed that the welfare schemes were working on the ground. However, it's
mhm,
a very tough fight in Rajasthan, for both BJP and Congress. Congress, of
mhm,
course, is fighting the 5 years of the Parivartan model that the Rajasthan follows, and BJP has
mhm,
no clear face. In fact, they had to import a leader from Haryana to sort of get the Hindutva polarization happen in Rajasthan. Uh, for
mhm,
the Congress party, if it happens, I think that Mr. Gehlot will write history in terms of the fact that post 2013, no Congress chief minister has been ever able to come to power on its own in the in
mhm.
the Modi era. Last was, I think, Mukul Sangma. So Ashok Gehlot will write history if this happens, but it's a very tough
Right.
fight because Rajasthan votes on extremely different patterns. So Eastern Rajasthan will vote differently, Marwar region
Right.
will vote differently, Jaipur will vote differently. So it's a very tough call in Rajasthan.
Right. Indeed. Indeed. I mean, me and my team spent quite some time in the state of Rajasthan, crisscrossing, speaking to the people, and the health issue is something which is very deeply entrenched there, because almost everyone, 8 out of 10, if I may say so, would say that हमें तो अहमदाबाद जाना पड़ता है जी इलाज कराने के लिए, यहाँ तो है ही नहीं, महंगा है, it's cost not very cost effective also. So with the Chiranjeevi scheme doubling the amount from 25 lakh to 50 lakh, this is ambitious. And if Ashok Gehlot is able to find resonance as far as the health and assurance insurance is concerned, then I think the trend is better than buckle down. Well, talking about Congress posing challenge both to BJP and Telangana, TRS in Telangana. How do you see? Because this time around, a huge anti-incumbency for K. Chandrasekhar Rao in Telangana, certain allegations of graft charges, corruption charges, also Congress banking on them, saying that we were the ones who actually helped in the formation of the state, so trust us. Uh, BJP, on the other hand, appear to be a divided house in Telangana, changing of the state seats. Bandi Sanjay was out, G. Kishan Reddy came in. How do you read what's happening in Telangana?
The credit for the formation of Telangana to the Congress party is long overdue. So I do hope they get it this time.
Right,
Uh,
right.
and the I think the again Congress has fought the Telangana campaign extremely beautifully. Fighting on the local issues, centralizing the campaign around the guarantees related to women, because of course we cannot forget the women voters in this election. They hold the key in all the states. All political parties have particularly sort of come up with schemes to help the women voters to vote them, to vote for them, and so has happened in Telangana. And Telangana has a very youthful leader, Revanth Reddy. He's in his in politics. 50s is also extremely
Yes.
useful. So he has time on his side, and I think he has worked in that direction. Uh,
Mhm,
and the and the incumbency for the existing government is huge. Uh,
mhm,
KCR and the BRS party, they released
mhm,
their list of candidates extremely early, and they have retained almost all of their previous MLAs. So that poses a threat to them. Congress, on the other hand, has brought up fresh faces. So I think they are giving that freshness in the elections. And I think that they are people are showing great support. The rallies were Rahul Gandhi's rally and Priyanka Gandhiji's rally. They were extremely they were filled with, they were completely jam packed. So I am
right.
hopeful that Telangana also it is going to work today in Congress favor.
Right. Talking about the big faces coming in from the center to the states, Congress, Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka obviously were the most sought after and seen faces also. There is no doubt about it. And before that, we had Bharat Jodo Yatra also from the Congress side. As far as Chhattisgarh is concerned, I think the BJP has thrown in the towel. Not much of aggression seen there, but overall, Tanvi, if you talk about the a picture of putting in bigger faces, the high-profile campaigns from the BJP side, so much so leading from the front, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Amit Shah was there, JP Nadda was put in Rajasthan. We saw Rajavardhan Singh Rathore and um, uh, uh, the former chief minister also campaigning there. Do you believe that somehow the BJP would be able to, as is the trademark of the BJP, to strike chord with the people? Maybe will it work at all?
In the 2023 elections, I don't think so. Probably this would have worked in next year, in the 2024.
24. Okay.
The Modi magic exists today. I do not deny it. But when it comes to
Mhm,
assembly elections, people are concerned, about their MLA who is going to represent them, about the issues
mhm.
that affect them. Yeah, in the national
Right.
elections, the issues become completely different. And then Prime Minister Modi's face just, works wonders for BJP. However,
Mhm,
in the assembly elections, people want their problems to be solved. So a couple of issues are to be looked at. What effectively is happening in BJP is the congressization of BJP. Where for a larger period of time, Congress relied on Gandhis to get votes, even in the
mhm.
state elections, even in the municipal elections. And now
Right.
BJP is facing the similar issue.
Mhm,
But apart from Gujarat or the Northeast, no other state in India, sort of um, uh, Prime Minister Modi cannot get votes in the state elections, and we have seen that previously in Karnataka and in Himachal Pradesh, and even the exit polls predict, in the similar fashion, that Prime Minister Modi can only work in the national elections or in a state like Gujarat or Northeast, but not in such states, where the stakes are so high, where
mhm.
because Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh are quite large states. Rajasthan as per area and Madhya Pradesh as per the number
Right.
of constituency seats. These states
Mhm,
cannot be ignored, and the way Mr. Chauhan was ignored, or the way Basundara Rajeji was ignored in Rajasthan, or the way Raman Singh was ignored in Chhattisgarh. I mean, till date we do not know that if at all BJP comes to power in Chhattisgarh, then whether Mr. Raman Singh will get his due or not. So these are some tough
Right.
questions that BJP needs to answer and needs to introspect. And the localization of elections, the credibility given to leadership, the state leadership in the Congress party is so far working for the Congress, but it is putting BJP at a disadvantageous position.
Right. A tough situation as far as these four states as of now is concerned for the BJP, barring Madhya Pradesh, I would say, but huge, huge anti-incumbency also there. We'll have to wait and watch. Talking about, these Labharthi politics, we have seen Tanvi increasingly, right, from the Himachal days to Karnataka and now to these elections. How did Congress's Labharthi politics affect the BJP's Labharthi politics, if at all it did? Because many on the ground are also saying that, these duels, because BJP is in power, it's in central scheme of things come into picture. Prime Minister Modi, not long ago, just 2 days ago, he increased the number of years for free ration to be given to a poor community of the country. Do you believe that Congress too toward the similar line as far as giving the dose is concerned?
I Yes, it is a battle of freebies in these elections, and we cannot deny this fact.
Mhm,
However, BJP, of course, the government which is at the center is, of course, more comfortable in sort of implementing these schemes. State leadership so far, post the COVID pandemic, they have a lot of backlog of debt as well. So it is going to be tough for them. Um, See, this freebie culture, to be very very honest, it has its own pros and cons. If we look at
mhm,
most of the developed countries, there are the fundamentals are to their citizens, they provide it for free. However, in a country
mhm,
like India, where we have so many poor people, of course it is extremely difficult to come up with freebies for everybody. but
mhm,
but providing solutions to a poor man's problem, providing them ration or providing them LPG cylinders, or providing women their some sort of incentive on a monthly basis, I won't
mhm.
count that as freebie. I feel that that's empowering them, and schemes that empower its citizens, I think they are for the benefit of this country.
Indeed, one also, a crucial aspect, Tanvi, that came into our picture is about the caste calculus, caste elections finding resonance after Bihar, what it did by severing ties with the BJP, now going for caste census. Several other states, one or two in this poll-bound states also saying that they will go for caste census. But talking about one critical aspect of the community Muslim vote in Telangana. Let's shift quickly to that side. We had seen the BJP performing well in the by-elections also and the previous elections in Telangana. But this time around, do you believe that the Muslim voter sentiment somehow uh, could have a national ramification as far as the state of Telangana is concerned?
Uh, yes, of course, they do stand important in terms of the vote bank, and yes, their collective vote will sort of decide where the elections will swing. I do not deny that. And
Mhm,
speaking of caste and Muslims, because they also fall under OBC category, the
mhm,
OBCs are the key to these elections, and so will they be in 2024 elections as well. Um,
mhm.
I honestly believe that the entire issue of caste census that erupted recently, it was about OBC politics, and
Right.
that is in these elections, all the political parties have tried their hands in wooing the OBC voters in there, whether it's the Muslim vote bank or whether it is BJP polarizing the elections, or whether it is
Mhm,
other parties, sort of coming up to woo them, and they have done it. And different states
mhm,
OBCs are voting differently for different political parties, so they do have the key to that they can swing the elections where they want, but I
mhm.
think it's too early to predict that how it will happen.
Right. And one final question: the women voters. Uh, Madhya Pradesh, Shivraj Singh Chauhan trying to tap into Ladli Behna Yojana at the very end. Then we saw Ashok Gehlot also beginning his last press conference as the chief minister on 23rd of November, when the election campaigning were ending, he also mentioned about the role of women voters. Free gas cylinders obviously is to tap the women voters. How significant do you think the role of women voters is going to be this time around? We have seen this happening in Uttar Pradesh, and also the could BJP capitalize on the fact that they finally attended to at least to the women's reservation bill? So not just from the kitchen, but to the cabinet and to the parliament. BJP has an upper hand as far as the emancipation of women is concerned.
Uh, implemented women reservation bill, they would have definitely seen some results in these elections. But because it's still hanging that when it will be implemented, I'm not sure whether these elections will uh, bear any fruit to that. But
Okay.
yes, women voters is the most important vote bank we have today. Prime Minister Modi is the first Prime Minister to have capitalized on it, whether it was throughout his Lok Sabha winnings, whether it is Mamta Banerjee in West Bengal or whether it was in Bihar. We have seen how powerful women vote bank is. And
Mhm.
as a woman, I feel it's amazing how political parties are actually, bringing in their manifestos, reflecting this emancipation that that women are actually a cause of concern for them, and that is huge for a country like India. So that's a good start.
Okay. And your final take on how do you see the rules coming out? What is your say? We have lots of pollsters, and polling agencies, counting agencies, giving the verdict, which is now known to all. But the trends as of now are mixed in the first 30 to 35 minutes. What is your prediction at the end, Tanvi, if I may ask you, state-wise?
Telangana, I feel Congress will form a comfortable majority. In
Okay.
Chhattisgarh as well. In Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, of course, it's a tough fight. And I just hope that we won't have to wait till midnight, unlike last time to get the results. But
Mhm.
it's interesting, 6 months back, people were writing off Congress in Rajasthan and people were writing off BJP in Madhya Pradesh. And today,
Mhm.
we have such a day where everybody, it's like the World Cup match, where everybody is just looking at the final ball, what will happen. So
Final
let's see.
call.
But it's two states are typically.
Please go ahead.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Yeah. So two states are typically confirmed for the Congress party, but we'll have to wait for to see Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan where it goes.
Right. Tanvi Pruthi there, political analyst. Thank you so much for speaking to us early morning. Tanvi can be reached at the rate Tanvi underscore Pruthi, which is Pruthi. And nonetheless, Tanvi, thank you so much for speaking to us. As you mentioned, Telangana and Chhattisgarh are looking clear as far as Congress is concerned. BJP worried a lot there. Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan would be something to watch out for till the end of at least the first half of the noon. Tanvi, thank you so much. Hope to see you again probably this evening. Thank you so much.